Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. And today we're doing another Snoopeh game, which, as I'm afraid to say, has already started for about 3 minutes, but I'm still going to do it. He started off, I was a little bit too late because, well, I had some trouble with my recording software, and hopefully it all works now. He started off with enemy raids into his blue, into enemy double golems, into, what you just saw, wolves, then whatever he's doing now. And the enemy seems to be getting first blood here. Well, not only seems to be, they did get first blood, with Orianna going all the way to bottom lane. And yeah, as I said, jungle Shyvana is not that good because jungle Shyvana, or Shyvana in general, doesn't have any CC. He solved that by going exhaust, which is a good slow, and it makes her kind of viable. It's still not great, but yeah, you don't have to be a carry in the jungle, you just have to be good enough to actually get the damage done. Anyway, it seems that his red was stolen, so he stole the enemy red. And he's currently doing more of a topside jungle instead of, well, just his side of the map jungle. Because the enemy, what's his face, Fiddlesticks seems to be doing the same thing, only on the bottom half of the map. And they get another kill here. Fiddlesticks with his new picture. Not sure if the standard has been changed, so the standard model. But yeah, they're now behind 0-2, and that is definitely not a good start. Well, I have to see if he can actually make a comeback from this. So unfortunately, we did miss the first few minutes. But as I said, not a lot was going on. He just stole some enemy stuff. Because, well, jungle Shyvana can do that. She can counter jungle quite efficiently. But then again, so can Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks can be in the enemy jungle and still survive when he gets caught. Only, well, that depends on who he gets caught by. Or who catches him, basically. Yeah, is he going for enemy raids once again? No. Yeah, he is. And there is the Fiddlesticks coming in to gank the Swain, but Swain is going to get out of that. Ignite going down on him, and this is going to be the battle of the junglers, with a nice exhaust going off and an easy kill. Well, easy, relatively easy, but yeah, Riven coming in to get the double kill here. No, yes, she does. There we go. Still had her ultimate up apparently, and yeah, wow. There was not a whole lot they could have done about that. There was a good play by the Riven. And yeah, they will get the top turret because of this. At least they should be able to. But apparently, according to the chat at least, the Udyr was pushing with his total stance on, which doesn't really work. You need to get your damage skills going to take down the turret. Turret is almost dead, but almost doesn't give you any gold. The actual kill of the turret gives you gold. So anyway, blue is back up. And he's going to go for blue. Sees that there is a ward in the top part of the river. And that means if he wants to gank without being spotted by that ward, he needs to go through the enemy jungle, behind Baron, and then into the lane that way. And once again, duo queuing with the mid laner here, Swain. And yeah, in this case they are kind of a different type of combination. Last game they had the only two stuns on the team, well, stun and a snare, being Maokai and Twisted Fate. But in this case they they have a snare still on. Oh, they still have a stun and a snare. Because Riven, oh, that's not. He's playing Shyvana. No, they only have the snare from Swain. And he does get the kill here, which is nicely done. Does get the kill because, well, his damage was just good enough, apparently. And I still don't think she might have a slow, but I still don't think she has any real CC. But I'm not really aware of her skills, to be honest. And going for the Wriggles Lantern, and now Boots, and come on, I know what it's called. Null Magic Mantle. And we see Fiddlesticks just walking through the thingies, through the river, and he's going to attempt to get the kill on Swain, but yeah, not actually managing to do so. So he goes into his jungle, which means that Shyvana is now free to take the dragon, or should be free to take the dragon. Still has smite up. Obviously, you want to use that on the last like 500 health of the dragon. And there we go. Getting an early dragon, that was exactly the opposite of what happened last game. Last game the enemy got the first dragon, and that makes all the difference in the world. And once again, Fiddlesticks doing a great job of actually taking down the top laner, or well, whoever is low. In this case the top laner, and as you might have spotted from that, wow, red buff getting stolen again. As you might have spotted from that, he does ult and then use his flash to get in range. So many people that I see the games of, they don't use flash in that way. They just assume that when they ult they have to be in range, or if they are not in range that they just failed their ultimate. No, you have to use your flash together with your ultimate on Fiddlesticks. Makes it a lot more efficient, and by being on top of someone, makes it a lot harder to escape, obviously. But also you can use your ultimate from a place where, well, people just don't see you standing. So you can come in from a place where they do expect you, but they don't see you at least. And yeah, that way you can get a lot more out of your ultimate, and you can get a lot more kills. Because getting kills with Fiddlesticks is not too much of a problem. Staying alive is much more of a problem. Anyhow, Shyvana now taking out the double golems. They have a ward up in at the enemy blue, and they have a ward up in the river. But and in the tri-bush, but that's it. Now there goes a one in the top tri-bush as well. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of vision, but it is enough vision to kind of see what's going on when something comes in. But yeah, it would be great to have a ward somewhere like between the enemy red and their raids in that little bit, because that gives you so much more control over what's happening in the jungle. So ultimate is up. He will probably not use it to engage here, but there we go. Fiddlesticks coming in as well, and there goes the dragon form. But Riven kiting him behind the turrets, and he is going to get killed here probably. No, actually surviving. Mid laner coming in to help out, and yeah, they do get the kill on Fiddlesticks. And yeah, the top laner has to move out, so Orianna is coming in to help out with top lane. Top lane had a lot of minions left. And blue buff is going to go to Swain once more. Swain really requires blue buff, just like Anivia. Because both of them have ultimates that, well, if you leave them on, cost a lot of mana, and you basically need to leave them on every now and then. So they cost a lot of mana. Anyhow, with the good communication between himself and the mid laner, they've actually gotten quite a few nice fights off. Unfortunately, they also got killed in one of the fights. Oh, Orianna getting caught here by the Swain, but then the party fiddle comes in, and he does get out of that. Wow, Swain getting out at very, very low health. And Fiddlestick getting caught in the never move, and yeah, getting killed here, it seems. Oh, no, no, no. Very, very nicely done by the Orianna, giving the shield exactly at the right moment. And Fiddlesticks did die. Eventually. But Swain does die as well. Don't know if Swain had the blue buff. It seems he had the blue buff. Yeah, Misfortune dies as well. And now Riven is coming in with the blue buff. Yeah, she's going for the Udyr, that's why he can go back to just jungling. And yes, she didn't get the Udyr, so that's good, I guess. So now really low, but yeah, Tarek is going to get killed. Team not doing too well. Cannot read really what the score is, something like 9-11. But yeah, that last team fight kinda cost them the game. And 9-13 it seems. If I saw that correctly from the flash. So I was actually watching the minimap, and indeed Dragon has been respawning in that time. And they really need to get that. The enemy obviously has seen the dragon respawn as well. They are probably going to come in. Yeah, there they are. Pink ward going down. But yeah, everyone knows they're doing dragon, so... Oh, wow. That Fiddlesticks died instantly. And yeah, going back to the dragon. With Fiddlesticks gone, there's no way the enemy can steal it if he gets the smite off. Yeah, it wasn't even a risk there. So they get the second dragon as well, and this was a team fight that really mattered. Because, well, a dragon is worth a whole lot. Plus they got a kill out of it, which is awesome, obviously. Yeah, he goes for Phage here for the slow. As I said, he doesn't have a lot of CC. Well, he doesn't have any CC. Only his summoner spell will provide some slow. And yeah, that slow apparently not enough. So he is going for the slow on Phage as well. And yeah, Udyr getting caught there. Not a whole lot he could do apparently, because, well, he didn't even try to save him. I'm not sure how strong Riven is at this point. Didn't really keep track of that. But it seems she's pretty strong if she can dominate Udyr like this. She definitely won the top lane. Because Udyr died a couple of times. So I don't know minion wise, but normally minion wise she is ahead of most champions. Because she can stay in the fight for quite a while before running out, because she has such good escape skills. Plus she has a shield, well, because Udyr has a shield as well. But she has a shield that that can help her farm and that can help her stay alive. It's kind of unfair to see that. Oh wow, nice damage there on the Orianna, and Orianna does die for that. So an unassisted kill for an assisted kill. It's a good trade, and yeah, they will take that. Anyway, going to get the blue buff here for Swain. And Swain using his ultimate to get that. And immediately putting down the timer for the next blue. While we see Graves getting a double kill. Don't know what they were doing all the way back there. They were probably chasing someone, but didn't actually manage to get them. And yeah, red buff is already gone. So Shyvana at the moment has to do without the red buff. Red buff's probably on the enemy, or on the AD carry at this point. Which means that she doesn't have the slow anymore that the red buff provides. And that makes her, well, less of a good ganker. So the whole jungle is empty by now, and it is time to go on a ganking spree. Gonna have to go gank after gank, trying to get the kills. Because the jungle now is pretty hard to, well, or it's pretty hard to keep busy in the jungle. Because, well, by this time he can clear it so quickly. Anyway, coming into to mid lane, although there's nothing left to do. Yeah, not a whole lot happening. Seems that wow. It seems that the enemy wanted to continue jungling there, but yeah, there was nothing they could do that was interesting enough to actually definitely do. Damn, I have nothing to talk about here in case that wasn't obvious. So Orianna getting a kill on Misfortune. Yeah, it seems that top lane and bottom lane both are really stupid every now and then. They have no wards out at all. There are 2 wards in the enemy jungle, well 3 now, but yeah, they don't provide any vision over the river, for example. Well, now they have a ward in the river. It would be nice to see them actually pull off some nice, well, pro plays. Kind of the things we're looking for. Obviously has his red buff again. And yeah, Riven doing a lot of damage there. And Tarek is going to try to finish off the kill, but doesn't manage to do anything. Dragon coming in. cleanse going down, and without the slow, it is so impossible to catch up with anyone. Wow, the whole enemy team is very low, but there's nothing they can do about that. Oh wow, he actually got a kill, but yeah, got killed in return. An assisted kill for an assisted kill, and it's now 14-24. Yeah, what can we say? Anyway, going for Wit's End, which is an interesting item. Gives him a lot of magic resist, and it seems that Dragon is going to the enemy here. Oh, enemy really scared. Yeah, but the enemy still has the jungler there, so they should wait to engage on that. And oh wow, now they don't have a jungler anymore. Oh my god, this dude, man. Yeah, so they get the third dragon in a row. That's 3-0. Nicely played by the whole team. Really, there was some threatening of... Well, they threatened to go in, but didn't actually do anything. And therefore the enemy jungler decided to commit. And Fiddlesticks trying to get his ultimate off to get some kills, but nobody committed for the rest. And yeah. Seems they're having some trouble with the Russian Tarek. Oh, getting caught there by Fiddlesticks, but Fiddlesticks, yeah, not really a problem anymore. Smite on the red buff. Would be great if that could go to Udyr, but Udyr didn't manage to get it. I mean, Udyr, well, he had to run out, and the better thing to do is then just take it to prevent the enemy from taking it. Even though it may not be the best solution to whatever. But he does have a red buff now again. And yeah. With red buff, she's a lot stronger than without it. Well, she's a lot more useful, I guess. And the ultimate is continuously up now, it seems. I mean, yeah, it is just every time that I look at it, it is up. He cannot find enough opportunities to actually use it. Well, at least it seems that way. So it's scouting ball out there. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is now. Although the plan probably is to just farm up and try to catch the enemy off guard. And eventually go for Baron or something like that. But, well, the farming is going very well, it seems. I don't know what his farm is by now. But I'm sure if you pause it at one of his really short score screen showings that you can make it out. Stream has a pretty decent amount of pixels. Resolution, yeah, good. Very nice. But I actually remember one of the words that I'm trying to say here. That is excellent. Yeah, there we go. 191. Only the mid laner has more. He has 218, I think that was. But almost 200 minions, and yeah, The problem that Shyvana normally has is, well, he does have Frozen Mallet now. I guess that slow is pretty decent. But yeah, the slow on or the playing a jungler without any CC, so slows, stuns, snares, whatever, is normally suboptimal because you normally don't get to catch the enemy. I mean, you can do some damage to them, but that's about it. And what you need is to have something that actually, well, that actually catches the enemy and allows your teammates to finish the job. Because you on your own can normally not get a kill. Because you're not as farmed as the mid laner or the top laner or whoever you try to gank. Anyway, they're going for Baron now after that little team fight where they killed the jungler. It wasn't really a team fight, it was just a fight between some guys. Orianna using her ultimate there to great effect, but Riven still dies, and they're going to continue with Baron. Because every time the enemy comes in, it seems they lose a guy. Oh, that was a very nice hourglass there. Man, that was close. And Swain is still in top lane, is going to heal up on the minions, and once again they kill someone. Obviously Tarek died as well, and now Misfortune died, and now, oh, Snoopeh dies. Oh wow, what a triple kill, man. And now the enemy gets the Baron. That was kind of fail. Yeah, they should have been aware of the amount of damage that guy can do. But it may be good enough. No. Swain actually almost manages to triple kill them, but yeah, not entirely. Not sure if they got Baron. No, they didn't get Baron. So I guess that was worth it, trading Swain for Baron. That was worth it. And he almost got a triple kill out of that. Would have been so good. And yeah, the enemy would have otherwise gotten Baron, so it was a good trade. It was definitely a good trade. So anyway, no wards up anymore around Baron for both teams, because Tarek took out the enemy wards. And who almost died there? Not Tarek again, right? No, the other guy, Udyr. Udyr, who hasn't been playing well either. Well, who has been dying a lot. I won't say he hasn't been playing right, because I have no idea. But they do get Dragon. And I guess that is as good as any prize you can get at this moment. Because getting turrets is really hard once the first turrets are down. And the first turrets are down for both teams. Seems the enemy team is somewhere in middle, trying to go for Baron at some point, and Tarek is trying to defend their wards. Wards. There are two, and now they're taken out. So let's see if they can actually make it work this time and win a team fight and then go for Baron. They did get the 4th dragon there, which is huge. I mean, that is 4,000 gold that you get that the enemy didn't get. And even though they're behind by 10 kills, 10 kills is, well, assuming they are all worth around 400, is about the same amount of money. So they're still equal. And if we look at the minions, I'm not sure who's actually ahead. But yeah, just like last game, yeah, it would have been really nice to have a gold counter somewhere in the screen, so that you can see, well, how you're doing as a team. Especially for a commentator, it is really nice to have. Riven getting caught by the never move, but nothing happened or well, they couldn't engage on her any further. So they're going to wait a little bit, and it does seem that there's the Fiddlesticks is missing, and he might be going for Baron on his own. Oh, did he catch her? Nope, didn't actually catch her. Oh, there's the Fiddlesticks. Yeah. Oh, is Riven actually going to survive? Man, that is so annoying when that happens. The whole enemy team is really low, and still, yeah, everybody dies except for Misfortune. Misfortune, who on her own isn't going to stop anyone here. Oh, she does get a kill on Graves, which is good, but not good enough, I'm afraid. Because they are going to get some damage done on the turret. So yeah, they're going to get the turret here, because Orianna can just wipe out the whole minion wave with 2 skills, and wow, that damage on Tarek, man. So it seems that they kind of focused the wrong guy there. They, especially the Shyvana went for Riven, and Riven managed to get out, which means that Shyvana wasn't there for most of the fight, and that was very unfortunate. I mean, it would have been great if he could have actually picked off Riven, but even if he did, Riven was already out of the fight, and yeah, it didn't matter anymore at that point. She would come in later, but she would come in only if it's safe. She would run back otherwise, and yeah, it would have probably been better to engage that 4v5 fight, 4v5 fight, instead of letting the rest of the team handle it, making it a 4v4. When they're already behind in kills. Not so much in gold. I think in gold they're doing pretty well. Anyway, he's pushing this lane now. Yeah, Graves is going to come in, and Graves is actually going to do some more damage than she expected. But as you can see, the CC is really necessary, because if you had a stun there, that would have been so much better. So that's why the new champion, the Shyvana, is definitely better than, or the better version of Shyvana. Shyvana? I forgot the name. Who cares? I will get a video on that out as soon as someone sends one. So I don't really care about the score there. If anyone has a game with the new champion, please send it to me so we can see some gameplay, see a little bit the skills that are used, and well, see how strong she is. Because I'm pretty sure she is kind of much too strong for the moment. They will nerf her, of course, in 2 weeks, because they always do. And are they going to get this guy? Yeah, of course. But are they going to lose one? No. Shyvana actually staying alive this time. So Baron for the enemy team. And yeah. Is he going for Quicksilver Sash? I'm not sure that's the best choice here. He's not... Yeah, he's not getting stunned that often. The problem is more that Graves is doing a ton of damage. And I'm not even sure they have the this Frozen Heart yet. This Frozen Heart would make a big difference. No, they don't have a Frozen Heart yet. At least from what I could see quickly. Anyway, yeah, going for the dragon here, but that is definitely not going to work out. Oh, the enemy fleeing there, and who's that? Oh, that's Riven. Yeah, Riven is really strong. Derek apparently didn't have a stun ready, and they do trade something like 3 for 1. Yeah, so it is time to call it quits and go on with the next game. So a more exciting game this time, and yeah, I think it was well played considering it was Shyvana. Shyvana is not considered one of the better champions, and all in all, gold-wise, they were doing okay, it seems. I mean, only Graves was a real problem, as I said, and he, instead of buying more armor, he went for more magic resist, so it's kind of strange, but anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.